I just want to mention something. So yesterday, what's yesterday? We have lunch with the Philip and his wife. Was that yesterday? Then who else? And then I think Virginia, Clint, husband, Emmys. Yeah. So somehow in the end, when talk, some people when they died, they came to Lama Tsong Khapa to die. So then the idea came out to build maybe first to have some rooms in the center so people come to die. But then, well, people thought maybe outside, to develop place. So then I thought came that Philip's investor, Philip's wife to run the project. And that build a house, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, few rooms, but through the rooms. But more happened than build more rooms. But I think build a very nice room for people come to die, not just very kind of depressed. Well, the people come to place to die, not like that, not like that. They make it kind of worse. The mind is worse. We're making the mind worse, not like that. Very pleasant place, very happy place, very pleasant, as comfortable as possible. Very nice, very pleasant. When they come there, lighting up, the mind is lighting up, lifting up, lighting up. Oh, like that, you see, only people, dying people come there. So the idea is that only with the Cambodia, all this, that people build. When the people know the hospital, they know what they need to do that. So the dharma way to protect their mind away from the lower realms first. So to go to Pure Land, to go to the higher realm human being, there were higher realm human being that perfectly about that to meet Dharma again to perfect Dharma, so then gradually to go to full enlightenment. So build a real nice house, pleasant. My idea is about Dharma way, how to support people dying. So in the sitting, so you have a Namgyalma protection mantra, because Namgyalma, if you wear protection, then it purifies your mind in negative karma. And if you die, you never get reborn. You don't get reborn hell, hungry animals. So you get a higher birth. If you have that in the house become holy, and inside the house, any insects or people, believer or non-believer, died. Anybody who comes, they always get purified, and they die, they don't get reborn lower realms, and they get a higher birth. So even the shadow of the house in daytime touch any being outside, the flies or the people or animals, they purify the karma. If it is on the mountain become holy. So anybody, people do that condition, animal people, anybody touching the mountain, they get karma, get purified, they get a higher birth. And also, one thing is that when we drive car, many ants, many insects always get killed. So therefore, if you have in the car, so important, most important to have in the car, because that means car holy. So they die and they will, but then they don't get reborn, and the hell hungers animal. They get reborn higher realm, deva human or pure and whatever, higher realm. So if you have Namgyalma in the car, so very important food in the car, and the protection. We did have stickers, but I doesn't have the sticker. You can put the one you wear, you can put in the car, or if you get small or large, whatever, the glass one, the ceiling, in the car. So it's so important to have the animal insects. To not go to get reborn origin, so important to have as we're a human being, and we have a kind of, mind to think deeper, to think deeper and to help the other sentient beings. So they should that. That's very important. So important. Not only think your own comfort and all the time, not that, but then it doesn't good result after you die, even this life or even when you die. So then the other thing is that when the family member dies, or your pet, cat or dogs or whatever, or snakes or whether you are keeping pet, the big animal, huge mouth, what do you call it? Cockroach. Whether you are keeping pet, cockroach, or whether you are keeping pet, snow mountains or mud mountains, other mud lions or snow lions. Maybe not 80. So anyway, so snowball man, 80, maybe not. I thought I might have seen it. I told in the Australia. In the teaching. Did you hear? So I was going to monastery alone from my home, where I was born. When I reached above the hill, Tame, when I reached the hill, then there was like a, not as a human being, but there's something sitting on the rock, sitting like this on the rock, and then it didn't move. Then it run down. A minute, it reached down there in the village. There's quite a bit to go down, but he ran down to the village and went to the other forest. There's Tame village. Then ran down to the mountain very coolly. Then I think go to other. So that I didn't get to look very carefully. So I think there was I think there was 80. I think it seems. So anyway, but behind the love though, almost every year when there's a cold, when it's getting cold, then comes from the snow mountains. Then behind the love though, it goes down, more down. Then goes back. So it seems maybe not many. It's just one, but it's also entourage of the country deva, the country deva of Sulukumbu, the huge mountain near the next Laudo, huge rocky mountain. That's the country devas abide, where he abides. So when the people make the incense puja or the lasang, incense puja, who are beyond from the samsara and those who are samsara beings, all the world gods of the Tibet, the Deva, like Deje, so they, so many, so when they make dharma, incense, dharma, so that's it is the entourage of the Solukumbu country, the Yula, the landlord and Yula, the country Deva, so or the entourage. So it's good. There's a story. It's like that. my uncle, my family, they hear can speak many different sounds, can do like human being talking. Even there's only one, but it talks like human being talking, like there's somebody there, like that. But it's only one talking, or all kinds of noise. But it is something very strong vibration. Yeah. So my uncle, I have many uncles. I have many uncles. So one uncle, very nice man, very nice monk. He's monk, very nice man. Yeah, very nice. Among the uncles, very nice one. Yes, I know him for many years, so from childhood, not so much, but yeah, very nice. No matter how hard you work that time, every night before you go to bed, because he sleeps in the caves, so in the past, I know sometimes. So 15 minutes he meditated before going to bed. He must be doing better sabbath, I'm not sure. He meditates, then he goes to bed, like 15 minutes is up there. No matter how hard he did work in the daytime, it doesn't depend on that. Yes. Not somebody who has much anger to these, not not that kind of person. So I always make jokes and laugh. It's very good. So he had sicknesses. He had sicknesses that medicine cannot help. Sickness for many years, and then wherever you turn, pain. You can't turn much pain. So what happened? No doctors could help. So the miracle in this cave, the miracle in this cave, there was a very good monk, very good pure monk. So, I think the Charo Lama, the one who is a dental judge in Germany, is supposed to be the incarnation of that monk. So, so that monk, you see, when I was a child, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, and child, then I was taken from home to monastery. There's one way of taking. I was taken there. The monastery, the temple was Thailand monastery, full of monks and the others doing ritual puja. The Lama was sitting there, like long-lived men, white beards like that. It's very good-hearted and do many initiations, sometimes like that. Very good-hearted. So, they were doing. So this monk had a Charo place, this miracle in his cave. He was sitting in the front of one Buddha, behind in the glass altar. There's Buddha, big Buddha. So in the front he's sitting. Then I was put on his lap. Then there was piles of symbols from Laudo, from other monks, piles of symbols. But this much, something like that. So he asked me, there are few monks, members of the monasteries, I think. I don't know. So he asked me, which is your symbol? Then I don't know. I pointed right side, this side, to one symbol. Then he said it was correct. I think it's karma. No, not that I have a clear point. Oh, yeah, remember, no, none of it all. So then he put the symbols like that, like that. Then he asked me, then I think it must be my karma. I pondered some of that. Then he said, correct. Just the karma works like that when the karma happens. But it's not that I remember or recognize, not like that at all. So there was past life, the monk was in the Deutsche in Germany. So then that monk did observation to Mongol. Then came out many hundred thousand prostrations and this and that. Then Mongol then got all the meditations from the Charo Lama's past life. This old, it was a Mary Lama. Again beards like this and like Rong La Man again. Gagamante. Then his father was also Mary Lama. Very much it starts from some great yogi, then start like that. So I forgot the name. Some great yogi, and then he did all the explanation to Mongol. Then Mongol did 700,000 prostration. 700. Allowed the cave, in the cave. Even his feet, the feet got cracks and blood came out. Like that. In the winter time, so cold during prostration. Then also during prostration at Charo, there's older Gaga Mountain. We call Gaga Mountain. So this, Charo Lamas was studying Sarah, his past life. So near his house, there's a small house built on the rock, Mongol built. And he was doing all those 100,000 prostrations. At the same time, taking care of my grandmother, who was blind, completely white hair, can't see. Mongol has to cook and also check her outside to pee, kaka, then bring up. At the same time, they're doing all the prostrations. All like that, did a long time. Then, I don't know why, built another house up way up there, but that was kind of ruined. And then Chamba Sangpo did a retreat there for many months. When I was building Gomba, I loved maybe the first time, yeah. So he was there doing a retreat for many months. So he comes to Laudo sometimes. Then, because you have to make firewood, firewood. So then you have to blow to the fire. So you can see all the ashes, not hashes, but ashes. You see, then it blows on your clothing, on your own you see. So you can see when it comes with the ashes on the on his friend dress like that. It was good in the doing retreat, very strong, very stable. I think not minded, not like that, like the waves of the ocean, not like that. He did 3-year metta retreat, 3-year metta retreat, Dharamsala up, the high backside the mountain. One of the I don't know whose house. He did retreat, 3-year retreat, and the Gajibal, Jabje Rinpoche has a close connection to Jabje Rinpoche past life. So it's guided. So when he finished, there was, it seems maybe I'm not sure. long hair was left on the table. He told me, there was signs like that. So in our country, not only Lama did observation, High Lama did observation, proved this thing, not only that, but it's very much check. Besides that, bring all the, you see, which monastery, so your past life, all the malas and this vase and all the religious objects, malas and mending. So then also mix with the others. Then you're supposed to tell which one is yours. So that is very much done. That's very much done in Soul Kumbu. So if it's proved, then people accept you are reincarnated. So, so this what they did. But I think Kama Tenzin, I don't know, the son of the past life, something like that. So one day came in my house, the mother's house. On the table, he brought so many things and belonged to others as well. Then he asked me, but that was my mother and me just alone. I was sitting there near the window, near the fire. He asked me, but I thought I didn't point out at all that day, but other people said I pointed out. But I didn't point. From my side, I didn't point, but other people says I pointed out. I don't know. So anyway, like that. What was I going to say? Yeah. So all the meditation was explained. Chao Lama's past, like the old man, she gave teaching to my uncle. Then took care of my grandmother for many years while she was blind and everything, food, then at the same time bring all the practice. So because of that, as he did more and more, then his disease completely recovered. Before, no medicine, no doctors could help. So they mean it like this. You have to know that. Not only hospital. No. They are like this. So many times the hospital cannot help, especially in the West. So, I lost so you see, so therefore he don't have the absence of that. So many years he don't have particularly heavy sickness, not at all. I don't know, maybe some headache, I'm not sure, but nothing for so many years, so healthy. So I'm now very old, 90, I don't know, 97, I'm not sure. So he was alone in Tama Monastery, alone in his room, so there's nobody to take him, so then he cannot make food. And then there was happened times, few days he didn't get food, his laid down, it worse was, so now something brought food to him. Then so many times asked to move down Laudo so that we can look after. So he didn't want to come. So many times he didn't want to come. Sort of Chisam, there's some retreat in the outer border. So he didn't come a long time. So finally he accepted. After this, he was in bed for a few days, didn't get food, nothing, no. So then after some time, then he came. So now we can look up. allowed to, they can look after him. So now he got better, and he lived very long. I thought he was going to pass away. So it was Slither, lavender, so kind of going to age is well, so that. Yeah, so anyway, what I can say? Yeah, then come back. Before eating what? Yeah. Oh, so my uncle, this same uncle, when he was looking after animals near Suna Mountain, near the Suna Mountain. So I forgot the name of the place. You see, this place near Suna Mountain. So doesn't grow, only grass. Only grass. So I remember when I was a child, when you go there, in the autumn time, so you cut the grass, and I don't have cut the grass, then piled up, I think in one story or something, piled up. Then we, all the family sleep on the top of the grass. Grass piled up, then we sleep. All the children sleep. I don't remember mother is there or not, but sleep and then talk. The moon rising, no raining, moon rising. I remember that. Like that sleeping on the grass. because no rain, every time the moon rising. So like that, yeah. So okay, so okay, go back to Namgyalma. So, yeah. So family members die, but especially then suddenly family members, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Suddenly, you see. So anyway, the is your pets. That's right. Whatever pets you have, they will start from that. Outside people. So put Namgyalma there before breathing stopped or after breathing stopped or whatever is as soon as possible. So that the consciousness doesn't do not get to reborn lower realms. So to its higher birth, dharma, then we want pure land, help and so on. Also, the Namgyalma is so it's one thing to help if you have. So you'll be receiving afterwards. The Bourbons, trade Bourbon, Singapore. So it's printed by them. So that's. So I want to tell you also that in New York, I thought it's okay, doesn't need anything, it might stay on the water, ocean, Pacific Ocean there. But one I threw, it sank. So the other ones, the yellow one, this big, so it had a bowl underneath, I think 3 or 4 or something. So even 2 bowls can still stays on the water. Even 1 bowl, yeah. So it wasn't planned that way, but it happened when Raja went to shop. So it happened that way, the Shogaba suggests. So we threw a few times on the ocean, Pacific Ocean, went by boat, and that stayed on the ocean. So then you see what happens. Similar I explain, it blessed all the ocean. Blesses all the ocean by having Namgyalma there. So it purifies all the sentient beings in the ocean, and they don't get reborn, they get liberated from the lower realm, get a reborn higher realm. So there are numberless beings there. So they get born higher realm. And then possibility to meet dharma and all that. So we did a few. Then I think we did in Washington. We went by boat, and the first time we put the side of the river, try to throw some in the water, in the lake. Then I think maybe it was a rented boat. First one, rented boat? No? Huh? Yes, first one in Washington. Rented boat? No. Huh? Oh. Okay, so, sorry, then you see, then I bought one boat. How much it cost? $2,000. $200. No, 2,000. Huh? $300. So because generally it's more expensive, but John, who was director of Bajapani, John what's his name? John what? John Jackson. He lives in Washington on the mountain, his separate house. So he's a part of this organization. What's it called? What's the name of the organization? Yeah, Amazon. Yeah. Amazon. Anyway, you heard it. So, because he is part of the organization, so we get cheaper. So we got, I thought $300, no? $300, no, cheaper. So the rubber boat, it is a small machine, and the idea is this. So the monks, I went 2 times. 2 times, yeah. 2 times. So, 2 times. So the monks, the 2 monks, the John, Abadrine, not Sama, but so 2 monks there at the house or live, then John's up there. So 2 monks go each month by boat on the lake, different lake. So the purpose of buying boat is not entertainment as tourists. Is to carry the Namgyalma mantra, and then Namgyalma, and I think there was so like the one that I have to put on the head. So they have, I don't know how many they have that, not very many eons in the grammar. So, so they carry that to purify the fish. Namgyalma mantra, and So when I went, I carried that mantra, and then we make it with zamba. Zamba, very small, like Bajragani, Tinglo. You know that you swallow the Bajragani, see? Oh, like that. Many we make in the mixed with the blessed water, money pills, cash money pills, and other blessed pills, cash. The small make small so for the fish to go easy. Yeah, so we chant mantra, the blessed water, they mix with that. So one monk who sell the boat, he make charity to we make charity to the fish. So we go like that. Well, we're supposed to go like that. So cover much fish, then you come down, so like the nautical state. So if they go every month, they do every month. Then it has then chant mantra. The mantra, there's supposed to, for the fish, that noise go into the water, not into the water. So chant mantra, the noise go into the water. So all that we did, well, I don't know my time, but my time like that? So we did like that. So also, by the way, it helps for the monks to not get too... so there's so many water bowls, very big water bowls, so many light, many 3 main rooms upstairs, then also so much offering. So also they can go outside, so it's a little bit fresh, and that might also help psychologically. So there's almost none. I went twice, and so they go every for different days to help the fish to plant seed of enlightenment, to liberate the fish. So like that. Then there's a flags. There's a flag. This doesn't look tourist boat. Two flags there on top. Jalzan, the banner, different color banner from Nepal, top. Then it has the letters. One has mantra that by looking, you'll be receiving. So 15 days, after 15 days, you see mantra. All the heavy negative karma collected from past get purified. Then one mantra that purifies each time 100,000 eons negative karma get purified. It's all from Buddha. So they can say that, and then the Om Mani Padme Hum as well. Then I think it's called the name of the boat. Wish fulfilling boat. Wish fulfilling. What's the name? What is the name of the boat? Wish fulfilling boat for the fish. This for wish fulfilling for the fish. And the name of the boat. And then there's some dharma talks. There's some, I don't remember, on the one prayer like this, and then one dharma talk there. But I think bodhichitta. So it doesn't look tourist boat, but it's a kind of it's a kind of I don't know, something special. Anyway, so that. So this time we did, I don't know how many Namgyalma put over the water, but you can't live there. They say the animal might eat or something. So then we leave, we take it away. So West Coast, and you have always have soaking put all the time there on the Pacific Ocean, on the water. So the water, that water goes to the Pacific Ocean, so it helps. So like that. So the great. Oh, then Namgyalma, okay. So in the time, I'm going to go to the how to rent house. Yeah, this. The title we have to think about. But how to rent house for someone who is dying. So one thing, they have Dharma books such as how to enjoy death and the 5 powers and the time. There are many others, what for them to if those who can read, Tonglen's air prayers and death time. That helps at that time, not just one copy, but many copies. Okay. Then second thing, have mantras available to recite, such as Namgyalma mantra, also prayers such as 3 prayers about the bodhichitta mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum. You see, so, yeah, Chenrezig mantra, wrong one. So, you see, to listen, they can recite or listen also. So play the video or the tape 6 times a day. So maybe 15 minutes play or 20 minutes play or something. But play for 6 times a day, so like that. At least when it's about the calling Guru from far, so that according to people, so you can play that different essence of Phat like that. Have all the prayers there, so people can have playing on tape recorder, calling the Guru from far, or Tatripa Buddha, Lama Tsong Khapa, hymns of the experience of and different mantras, Namgyalma medicine, Buddha, so this should be played about for about 10 or 20 minutes or more. Depends. Can also have different tapes that can be played and listened to. Also mantras from His Holiness Dalai Lama and Kandrol, and then maybe or others, Kandrol and others. So their prayer would have a lot of power to help the dying people because of their realizations, their great compassion. For people dying to him, although it gives a lot of courage, for people dying. Also, some Mickey Mouse mantras for them to listen to. Can also mantras from their gurus. And then also about bodhichitta, Vajrasattva mantras, so Vajra practice. The fourth have thangkas of different pure land. So like this. So in that people dying on the not empty wall. So that one side Pamasamba was pure land. One side Amitabha Buddha's pure land, Devachin. One side pure land of Mithya Buddha, one side pure land of Chenrezig. So you have different pure land thangkas around. That's very important. So whichever pure land you want born, you can think of that. So your consciousness goes that. So by thinking that, by taking interest in that, but then your consciousness can go that. So different pure land in the room. So the room is uplifting, not so depressed, uplifting, enlightened, lifting. So, like that, you see. The pure land, so can have different Tara pure land also. Thangkas, very beautiful. The place should be made very beautiful. If not Thangkas, or not Thangkas, at least portals framed big pot, large photos, that. On the ceiling of the rooms have large Namgyalma mantra. So the people say, oh, I should get purified. If I have Namgyalma mantra in the assignment already before. And then Takdrol, I have received 10 Takdrols, Nyingma, different lamas, the lineage. 10 Takdrol. Takdrol is by reading, then you become free from Lord realm. You don't get born Lord. All that. So the before I left from Nepal, I got 10. I think 10 got Takdrol. Then, Namgyalma, big in the ceiling. Then also Ushnisha. So put there so that people who are in the room, then once you enter there, 4,000 eons come get purified. So just being underneath. Stick to the settings to not get born in the Lord. Then have a powa pills available. So I don't know how much left. My powa pills was left as soon as house for 7 days. There were a lot of powa pills, bigger, but by Lama devas. But there's we requested medical center, and they made power pills, but small. But it should have all the needs. They put it mixed with butter, honey, put it here when the patient is about to die. So it has magnetic, strong magnetic iron. And then great yogis and kind of born ashes. So the power to, like Galachara sandal. So the consciousness, it pulls consciousness to go in the Pure Land. So how like that is the powerful. So when the breath stops, put them around that time, just about stop or after the stop. Can mix with your honey butter and put the crown here. I saw on video Ladakh. One big family, father died. I think that many people there's one big family's father died. And they invited one lama, must be a very good lama. When he came, everybody in the road waiting with kata. And this lama sat down. It didn't take even 5 minutes. His attendant put the butter, this size of butter, with the honey here. I'm not sure if there's paw pill, but butter, honey. Here, the Lama was there for a short time. Even it didn't take 5 minutes. He did meditation. And consciousness, I think, went. So it didn't take even 5 minutes or something. I think it's a very, very good Lama. So then there was one sort of monk, I'm not sure, or monk or not, who was helping there. He turned the face, father's face, like this. Then the blood came here. Bodhichitta comes down from penis, but here, blood comes down. For man, blood. For women, the seed. So a lot of blood came on the nose, his father's face. He turned her. So very, very effective. so the, the Pure Land. Yeah, so and to have Lama Tsong Khapa Lam Rim Chen Mo. It is said that you put Lam Rim Chen Mo text on the head, then the person doesn't get a origins, get higher, but so also to have that, and then many copies of a card that our card would have a message backside for the dying people to get. The dying people to put the need feel, they always look at the mantras, purification, the different, it didn't have the one. Well, I don't know. So different mantras and then different deities. I thought give one space for your own gurus, but that didn't happen. I put his one as and so there's also about the picture about the stupa. Oh, very powerful to remember. So it's there. Have mantra water, blessed by His Holiness and the controller and things like that. Then you see, this much what came in the mind, but can be added more. With more things which help for people dying. Have parables and stupas. To put on their head or things. Or if maybe there's thangkas, so maybe it's okay. Maybe it doesn't need a statue, but maybe can put a statue from Nepal. Those statues. But you see, on last thing, on the roof of the house, have a Ksitigharba statue, very beautiful, and not an old one. Not looking old man. Which depends on the art, not looking old man. Either some Chinese come out and build it, or can get a statue from Vietnam. This can be guided by kids. Also, though Singapore, they have a big house, Singapore, yeah. Also Taiwan, I think, where you keep the body, where you keep a big house where the body is kept, where the people come to die or something. So on the roof, there's a huge Ksitigharba standing. Bodhisattva Ksitigharba standing. So just in the observation, Mickey Mouse observation came out of the Ksitigharba. I told you maybe Chenrezig, but they came out of Ksitigharba. So they have Ksitigharba standing on the roof of the house. So I think to be guided by people who die, to be guided by Ksitigharba, I think. So if you make offering to Ksitigharba, make offering or visualize whatever, then you pray. If you pray to Ksitigharba, success is quick success is 100 million times. Not just 1,000, 100 million times quick success than praying other bodhisattvas. So that's why with bodhichitta, we built a Ksitigharba statue outside. Whether they're planning to build a strip or something, so I said build a Ksitigharba statue with a road like this. That's very nice, carved rock by the Indian artist. So finished painting everything. So built a nice room. So and now the offerings are done. So when I was there, finished. So Ksitigharba statue. The idea is everybody can come there to pray for success. That was the main idea. So 100 million times quicker success. So what do you pray? So if you read the sutra, unbelievable quality. Buddha explained all the unbelievable quality. So, though it can have statues blessed by His Holiness and can put inside, so they help the people, dying people. Yeah, so that, okay? So that's it. Then we get added more to help the people dying. So it's good. So if we can do here, then this can be example for other centers to help the dying people. Okay, so that. Okay. Please understand, I mentioned this, the sprinkle the sandalwood powder on Buddha's holy body, Buddha's legs. So Buddha predicted to Chamsemo Pondema. The Buddha predicted that she won't be reborn in the lower realm for how many eons? 80 million eons, 80 million eons, 80 million and 4 million, 80 million on top of that 4 million. She won't be reborn lower realms. So I was saying, so every offering we do, Agabanda, there's so many offerings, Agabanda. So offering bad, and every offering we do here, every single flower. So every offering you do before you offer tea, food, or whenever you cook, whatever you eat in food, person offering part of refit practice, part of the refit practice. Then you eat. You can eat its blessings. So not only that. Don't think only that. Most important is cause of enlightenment. Most important, everything but cause of enlightenment. Cause of enlightenment. Oh, that you must think that. Don't forget that one. That's the most important one. That makes you reach enlightenment. You understand? Cause of enlightenment. Oh, that's the. To achieve the numberless quality of Buddha's holy body, holy spirit one, and able to free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering. Numberless helpless, numberless angry, numberless human, numberless servant, numberless. Oh, then bring them to enlightenment, full enlightenment. Oh, this offering, not all offering, circumambulation, all the everything what you do, process. So just even just offering, so cause of enlightenment. Everything cause of enlightenment. So this is even without thinking guru, just as the Buddha. Oh, then because as I mentioned yesterday, the guru, then the highest merit and the great purification. So all of that. So. Yeah, then so I read I do the long and then mention short benefit. I thought just to mention quotation by Nagarjuna, Changju Semte, the commentary of the bodhichitta, Changju Semte. Nagarjuna said, Rangdang Shinten to turn to Sina Tapshin Yamayin. Changju Semni Matapal Sangje Jinga Tamatsi. So just that. It's unbelievable. So for the sake of oneself, for the sake of others, to accomplish work for oneself, to accomplish work for self and for others. Sina tapsin yama is. So you see, Sina in the world said that there's not a method. There's not other method to that, working for you, or to accomplish the work for you and work for others, who are numberless. There's not this. Except, except bodhichitta. Do you understand? No. Except bodhichitta. Sangye Jinga Tamas, the Buddha, omniscient ones. Numberless, there's numberless Buddha, omniscient ones, who directly see all the past, present, future. Could not see another method except bodhicitta. To accomplish all the works for yourself, to accomplish all the works for others, sentient or numberless. All the works means all the happiness for yourself, all the happiness for others, sentient. Or for numberless sentient. Numberless airplane, numberless thangkas, numberless maybe, numberless, all that. All the happiness up to enlightenment. Happiness, this life, up to enlightenment. All happiness to others. No other method is a bodhicitta. Numberless Buddhas, omniscient one, do not see another method except bodhicitta. Okay? So that is the importance of bodhicitta. Importance of bodhicitta. Meditation, practice, dharma practice, most important bodhicitta, most important meditation, bodhicitta. So, and where we're living, how to live life, the best one, bodhicitta. So so we made a book about, you see, but we are generation realization bodhicitta. Then there's no one second. You see, your action become cause of the self-chasing thought. So every second, every day, every hour, minute, second, every single action of your body, speech, mind, everything becomes totally cause the happiness of sentient beings to bring to enlightenment. Every day, every hour, every second, all the actions of body, spirit, everything totally become cause of happiness of sentient beings, including enlightenment. So, all like that. But for us who don't, especially for us ordinary beings who don't realize bodhicitta, then they say motivation, bodhicitta, this, that. Every action that you do in daily life so relate with the bodhicitta. So it is good, I think Sarah did 2 times, read North Carolina, so maybe good to read here to everybody to know. So those who are able to practice, they will get a lot of merit. Those who are able to practice, they will get a lot of merit in the everyday, lot of merit. So that is very good for retreat, especially for retreat. That not only for retreat. That's what if you can practice normal life, daily life, but especially retreat must do that. If you can try that, that's very good retreat. So protect your life from self-chasing thought. Live in bodhicitta, protect life away from self-chasing thought, from where all the problem comes, from where all the suffering comes, all the obstacle comes. So the main obstacle to achieving enlightenment. So, okay. So that's it. What I read yesterday benefits, then a little bit after that. Jibeman Tawale. Kange Sanje Chasa Japsu Dressing, the West, Nombarkasha, Sangati, Nizaji Jabala, Chuchu Sanje Malu, Tumber Iran Lesson. Sawashita Samaya Malu, Tigun Chawajo. Tazo Nambangala, the Chichin to Nigiji, Jaji to Kanjo, Tedipin Chutu. So in the Tangdri text, Pema Tawa, they mentioned, anybody make a prostration offering to Buddha, and go for refuge and confess Ksitigharba, Nombarkashan, such a happy mind, then you recite this mantra 21 times, Om Mani Padme Hum, you recite 21 times. Then all the numberless Buddhas, every single Buddha of 10 directions, they will rejoice. They will rejoice, and they will say yeah. They will say good to you. Then the four root fall. As I mentioned yesterday, the heavy negative karma, then 5 heavy negative karma without break. I already explained. So, Malu means each and every single get purified. They can chant you. All the negative karma, all these negative karmas, these are examples, no? All get purified if you recite the 21 times. Therefore, you see, always you get it earlier. Church in training gives you this. Then, like dharma, like holy dharma, so mind become holy dharma. Church in training gives you this. Then you practice virtue. Then if you recite 108 times, then you receive the 10 benefits in this life. Then always you don't get a disease. Always you don't get disease. Then you're always protected by devas and Buddhas, all the Buddhas. All the devas and all the Buddhas, they protect you. So devas and protectors, all like that. The white side devas who like dharma, so they protect you. There's one Nepalese man in Nepal who has some, I don't know how much all that I'm correct, but who has some clairvoyance. So sometimes I ask questions to him in the past, a long time ago. So he said to the our benefactor of the Buddha Mithya portrait, he said she has 60 30 or 60 devas protecting her, the benefactor of the Mithya portrait, the one from town. So he said, so like that, you see, yes, we don't know, but we see when we do the practice, when we recite Om Mani Padme Hum, when we do the practice, so because of that, there's so many devas beyond samsara and all samsara brings many, they protect you, nurjins, and for example, if you practice Milis Buddha, the 700,000 nurjins, protectors, the 700,000, or they protect you, or things like that. There are many different practices, different the mantras, so it has benefit like that. Even you don't know, even you have no idea. So normally they're like this. You see, we don't notice when you create a very heavy obstacle, negative karma, when you create a very heavy obstacles with heresy, with anger, with all kinds of things. So you don't have a live obstacle, but all of a sudden this thing happens, and then suddenly create a live obstacle. So suddenly you have live obstacles. So then also, you see, because of those different practices, so many there, mean Buddhas, many the protectors, they protect you. So purified obstacles, many different obstacles. Purified many different obstacles. You don't know what's happening. You don't know that your life is an obstacle. You have no idea. So this happens. Yourself, you don't know, you have no idea, but it happens in the life. So much benefit. Like that. Devas, all the devas, all the Buddhas. Then you find wealth and the food, grants and jewel and clothing and all the things that need in this life that you naturally, without difficulty, comes. Then the enemy, your enemies, others who become against you, then they get subdued. They naturally get subdued. And so this way, you have no fear, no danger. Sanam kuching rizunto. Sanam kuching rizunto. I'm not sure. I think however I don't know what the sun this causing the disease, epilepsy, or I'm not sure. So anyway, those other beings, they respect you. Then you achieve the higher caste, and very pure. Your life become like that. Tudang deshin, that tudang deshin, then tell them. Then you become free from person, and you become free from person, and you become free. You become free from spirit. Dem is a ghost. Spirit. You become free from ghosts. Also, as I remember, sometimes you get very tired. There are times you get very tired. Can't even able to prayer, or very tired. And those as a spirit harm. Under those very tired. You feel very tired, and don't want to pray. So spirit harm. So this need meditation, need pujas, that initiation. To become weak, spirit to away your life power, or things like that. Kind of I think it's sort of a deadest initiation, like, I don't know, Pachapani or Haike, more secret Haike or initiation, or short initiation, dharma, or like things. Kind of, That, of course, not only this one, but I'm giving an idea. Sometimes only medicine doesn't help, doesn't do anything. Todan deshin, then people died born a spirit, Shimbo, Shinde. Then spirit harm, the spirit possession. You're free from spirit possession. So your body gets smell. Your body gets a scented smell. There was one young Incan Lama. I remember when I was Rolling Monastery. Rolling Monastery, Rolling Monastery. Some Lama came from very far. I think Rolling or Thailand. So when I was very small, there was a small young Incan Lama. He said when the puja finished, when he was leaving, those it's not smell of perfume. No, not like that at all. Is it perfumes? Certain perfumes you can see it rises attachment. It causes to rise attachment very easy. I don't know. What do you know that? It is that effect. Not particularly sandalwood or not that. The kind of the normal perfume that. So this Lama, this young Lama, got up. Oh, very scented smell. Very, very nice, natural from the holy body. Scented smell. It had like that. It came up from the holy body. Not put on that. That's somebody, some Papanga Tejing was attendant, said, oh, one day the coat and drying outside. So the attendant or somebody who would said, oh, you must be pure morality because the smell, it has a tima. So morality smell, so scented smell. Oh, so much scented smell must be your pure morality. And then Jajapanga said, not pure morality, but I have a little bit of bodhichitta, so smell of that. Papanga answer back that attendant. So like that. So body is a scented smell. Gungata makes everybody so happy. And Sangha Minye Jojetan. Rene Chachin Ganlatan. And then then you become free from bad thoughts. It's talking something. I don't know whether you don't listen or other people don't listen. Talking something. So you're free from that. Rinpoche has a chronic disease. We become free from Ganglatang. I don't understand Gangla. Yeah, my negative, but Gangla correct. Gangla. Gangla, Chingbe. Tau Ganga Gang, Sardala, Gangla. Gangla steps. Sardala, Tau Ganga Gang, Sardala. Gang Tiai. Tau Ganga, Sardala. something, I think, to the mind, I think, I'm not sure. To me, so untangling that eliminates. You get you're able to free from untangling that. Other than that, you get 4 qualities. Chiga Sangyas, when you're dying, then you see Buddha. Chiga Sangyas Chatondang. For example, you understand, you know that Kide Rinpoche, 1 year past, he did many cultural initiation. So Rinpoche, when he passes away, he put his hand on the table with this. So the attendant, Agusha Alag, asked, what to do? So what he drinks, he says a culture. He says a culture deity. He says a culture deity. No, I think the first the entourage. So Rinpoche was sitting like this long time. Then Allah said to don't get tired. Then afterwards he said Kalachar deity, you see. When it will be just before he passed away. Or like that. The gang, the Sakataka gang, Sakataka gang, the gang said. Oh, the Tao gang. You get 4 qualities, and other than that, at the death time you see Buddha. So I think you see, just like the co-director of the co-director Chenrezig in the Hong Kong. You see, when she was having, she always had headache, but she was having big operation of the brain that time. Normally only 1 mala she recited the medicine Buddha, but she saw medicine Buddha during that time. During that time she saw medicine Buddha, during the operation. So then so it's like that. You see, normally, even just 1 mala, whatever mantra you recite normally, so one is so important time for you, death. So important time. What they go to higher realm or lower realm, and then suffer for eons, so unbelievable. So the very important life, then you see Buddha. That Buddha that we've been practicing, also you see that guide you, save you. Sorry, I want to tell this. In India, one sadhu, I think this sadhu is very good. You call Lama. Very, I think somebody will renounce this life. Very good. He always sits straight like this. And very good sadhu, very tall. And there's a rich family in Hong Kong, Indian rich family. Before they were very rich. They were, I think, several towers and a house, that. So they didn't know the future is going to happen, the economy going down, they have no idea. So they just started to enjoy their lives, so distracted. Of course, the general karma, so reincarnation, that. So, but they go to each year to India, near Bombay or somewhere. They go each year to see the Guru and to get instruction on the business. Instruction on the business, each year they go, and their mother buy many blankets and give the sadhus there, or things like that. So, then one time, this sadhu has been worshipping Brahma, Indra, I don't know, yeah, all that, whole life. But one day he's going to die. He's going to die. So he called him, nobody came. He called him, nobody came. He's been taking refuge, or he's been whole life. But when he died, so nobody came. He called, nobody came. Then from there, he changed his mind. He must have some book. That book must be Mahayana teaching, not Lesbian teaching. Mahayana teaching, I don't know what it's some Mahayana teaching. So since from that time, he gave up. So since that time, he gave up Hinduism. Then he has to come to temple, from his room to the temple down to see people to get blessing. But he come less to the temple. And if he's sitting here, the women, they can't come nearby. The women come, some gave some distance, when they do prostration, whatever, some distance, like that. So, all things were, yeah. So later, before that, many people are helping, but now, since he took refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha, since he changed his mind, then he never let others to serve him. He do everything by himself. I think some the idea of bodhichitta. He doesn't let others to work for you, to serve. You do everything by yourself. You don't want others to serve you, you serve others. So I think something to do with the bodhichitta, I think. Then since from that time he became like that. So then he told the benefactors in Hong Kong, the rich Indians, become Buddhist. He said, to take refuge to Buddha Dhamma Sangha, he told them. So that's how then Lama also came in Hong Kong. Then they came for dinner. Then when I came, then I met them, all the different families. Then I met them, their brothers, I don't know, their families in London, different places. So then also light comes in the sky. Color, virgin, nature, then colors in the sky, light comes in the sky. Then devas make offering. Then the person never gets reborn all realms. Devachan, then the person gets reborn in the Devachan blissful realm or happy realm. Or the Devahime body, then or the blissful realm, Amitabha's pure land. You get born there. This is Sangye Changchike Nambadavi Chokutum. Then you achieve the draw of the liberation. You achieve the dharma draw of the liberation of the Buddha service. So I start here. I did one prayer came from Chenrezig. Yes. I do one. Yes. Oh, camera Chenrezig. So today it's the second one. I've already translated into English, so I have to get that and then print it. And again, so begin a session or after a session, or maybe not in the morning, but in the afternoons, or the evening session can recite at the beginning, okay? powa Chenrezig wonder is in the Lam Rim Chen Mo. Attention, what the man that was on your woman on a child. Powa Chenrezig wonder a child or a changes and master much of the matter. Three madam, Sindra child or the Machin on power to the mother. Send the Jebet, and somebody Chenrezig on to the mother child. Power to John to take it, mother and the 나보다 지고 같은 지금 제가 이 담아지는 정도 되지 뭐다 다 파워도 좀 주다 그들은 맞아 전에 제가 다 제가 냥마다 제가每个人都有理解吧但这主要就这么简单种就是这么差的跑的用就大概就是这么的那些다다 스니다 제가 담아지는 좀 제가 또 좀这个다 받은 제가你说지금 도마제를 돈도 진짜 뭐다 차도 파워제를 돈도 자게 제대로 맞아 근데 아저씨는 이제 봐 간다 장고 좀 담아 줘서 와서 저지 좀 봐제에서 이제 뭐다 봐도 이제 자게 제대로 맞아 근데 이제 지든다 포에 양다 봐도 제대로 봐도 와제 봐도 좀 뭐다 도마제를 돈도 이제 뭐다 차도 파워도 이제 자게 제대로 맞아 근데 이제 뭐 그거 좀 뭐다 맨날 쓸로 좀 나와 하다 좀 뭐냐 다 봤는데 저거다 마지막 주에 저번에는 좀 되지 뭐다만 차도 봐도 이제 맞는데 알아서 이제 가서 이제 벌을 집에 보자면 이만하면 봐도 좀 제시한데 의지 뭐지 봐도 이제 뭐 양마다가 좋다 저다음에 봐 저마다 저무슨 그다음에 선마쳐 보다 뭐 저는 또 하는데 와시 저만이 와시 버지 뭐 주지 제가 담지도 파워전에서 언제 심을 기술하지 맞죠 제부터 파워전을 더 먼저 왜 제가 더 먼저 그러면서 저도 이제 만나봤던 걸 그래 봐서 저도 이제 뭐 제가 생각이 제가 봤던 게 저는 와가지고 아들 제가 생각이 제가 또 뭐지 봤던 게 제가 생각이 저는 와가지고 제가 생각이 근데 자주는 못 하면 저도 이제 파워전을 제대로 봤던 제가 와서 집에서 진행 제가 아니가 제가 지자 중에 잡았어. 저보다만 저도 이제 바바전에서 제대로 맞았는데 저번에 제가 뭐 이제 저는 이제 저보다게 저 좀 이제는 거기서 되게 되는 일이야. 그래서 뭐 제가 되게 되는 거에서 제가 되는 아주 이거 뭐 되는 아주 되게 되는 거 안에 있는 게 니가 뭐 전에 주도 어디 제대로 당하게 되죠. 당하게 되는 저 지금 주지원도 전에서는 내지문도 담아도 전에가 로다 쓰는데도 지저지 다디 다 어디 단 대술 추모 뭐 컴포넌 제네스 어디 the long mantra the kiore so the longest mantra to the lung they didn't bring here, I don't know by heart. So sorry, to the lung of the mantra. Also mantras better to do in Tibetan, so it's easy to read the English. Also, I don't know, also in Tibetan there's many small letters. So many, you see, to make the Sanskrit perfect. So many small letters, many letters added with this. So in English, very simple, just a sound. So sometimes it might be difficult if you don't know Sanskrit to make it exact in English. The sound level very difficult. So if from Sanskrit, so that's also that. So yeah, so so I do tomorrow, the long of the mantra, long mantra. So okay, so, yeah. So so what do you do? So we're going to do it short, okay? We're not going to satana there. What is the unit text? The way to the front generation. Then, yes, so I was the guru, actually, then this one is, yeah, that's the essence of that is all the lady lamas from Chenrezig. So absorb to you, then absorb to you, become oneness, mental on emptiness. Then actually, your mind and Guru's mind become oneness. And Guru is on the dharma, become oneness. So then empty, talking about emptiness only. Mental on that. Okay? Yeah. you don't seeing emptiness, or non-duality emptiness, or then rise up beauty. So yeah, Tasam Chenrezig. Rise up, JJ 1000 Chenrezig. 1000 Am I Chenrezig. So that is the basis. Then your mind level. Then your mind make up the level. 1000 Chenrezig. 1000 Am I Chenrezig. Your mind make up the level. So two different phenomena, not two separate, but two different phenomena. Level Chenrezig and the basis of level. 1000 the nature of light. So for the compassion, all the Buddha's compassion. Omniscient one, having perfect power to benefit sentient, to enlighten sentient. So you are the future. You are the future Chenrezig. So future Chenrezig, what you want to achieve is happen now. You are going to achieve in the future, it become now. So everything is what exists in mere name. 1000 Ama Chenrezig exists in mere name, and the basis all exists in mere name. All the basis exists in the mere name. Not exist from its own side. It looks like that. But reality, they do not exist from its own side. So everything, even the wisdom, the mind, everything exists in mere name. Minted on that. the reality. How to exist in mere name. Nothing exists from its own side. Totally empty from its own side. Everything is so subtle. The Chenrezig, the eye, everything is, almost doesn't exist. It exists, but it's some like, it exists mere name. So it's like, doesn't exist. For our mind, that. For our mind, what really exists is the false Chenrezig, existing from its own side. False I, the real I, existing from its side. That is what do not exist at all, but that's what we believe, 100%. 100%, day and night, all the time. Reality, nothing there. What exists is what is merely imputed by the mind. But that, for our mind, is like doesn't exist. What exists doesn't exist. What doesn't exist, 100% exists. All that too wrong. That's how we live our life. In total hallucination. Not only from this morning, from birth, from beginningless rebirth. That's why, because we had this hallucination, believe this ignorance from beginningless rebirth. Then when you walk over the sand, and the sunlight hits on that. So when you look at the bag, after you cross some, you look at the bag, it looks like there's water, but you know there's no water at all. But there's the appearance of water for you. Wrong view. You know there's no even one drop of water there. Oh, that's the example. So now, according to your mind, now, hallucinate mind. So this appear real one from there, but it's not true, like the mirage. It appears like that to your hallucinate mind. But it's not like that reality. Reality exists in the mere name. Mere level, the bottom mind. Oh, just like when you look back, looks at that water, exactly. Oh, you recognize dream. Oh, if you don't recognize dream, then you believe real, whatever is happening, real. But you recognize the dream, then you know it's not true. Even though it appears real, but you know it's not true. So the sharp things, then you want to check. Once you recognize dream, then sharp things, that cause pain, sharp things. Oh, you put your hand on top of that, but there's no pain. When you recognize dream, when you check sharp things, or you put your hands, legs, you see, no pain. No pain, but this time no pain. So like that, thousand eyes appear from its own side, but you see, there's no. The understanding you have understanding is not true. Oh, like the mirage, like the dream. You recognize the dream is dream. That's not true. Okay. Okay, that. Oh, that's good. Payment take home by way offering. Oh, payment take home by. Oh, that's good. Om Sambhava Shuddha Sava Sama Sambhava Tongpa Nidu Churu Tongpe Drunla Rinpoche Nayansi Jachewa Nanje Nado Omle Chimeta.
We're on page 47 during the front generation.
Devas Om Aragama Hum Bande Om Prove Om Gende
Sorry, we're on page 18.
Om Shabda So all the meditations so now this is you are the guru. You are the guru. So they will receive Chenrezig for his honors, autonomous. You are his own Chenrezig. So make offerings. Make offerings and then you can generate great bliss is mentioned during the initiation. Kirtandra, when the initiation done tomorrow, Chimata, then the Ochimati, that it has increased greatly, that it initiated us. So you think that? Or affect to you, the Yod Guru, Chenrezig Guru. So, effect. But my offering, my offering, that's the effect. That's the effect you have. Okay, now press.
Page 63. 63.
Yeah. Namarandaya. Okay. Yeah, recite. Namarandaya.
Long march of page 65. Namo Ratnatrayaya, Namo Arya Janasagara, Varochana Virajaya, Tathagata Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya, Nama Sarva Tathagatebhye Artabhye Samyak Sambuddhabhye, Nama Arya Avalokiteshvaraya, Bodhisattvaya, Mahasattvaya, Mahakarunikaya, Tayata Om Dada Dada Didi Didi Duru Duru Petevati Chale Prachale Prachale Kusume Kusuma Vare Ili Mili Chiti Jala Apanaya Soha Tayata Om Dada Dada Didi Didi Duru Duru Iti Vati Chale Prachale Prachale Kusume Kusuma Vare Ili Chiti Jala Apanaya Soha Tayata Om Dada Dada Didi Didi Duru Duru Iti Vale Chale Prachale Prachale Kusume Kusume Vare Ili Mili Chiti Vala Apanaya So Tayata Om Dada Dada Didi Didi Duru Mani Padme Hum, 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 Mani Padme Hum. Page 45. Hitu Baba Hitu Taken Takata Hiavada Taken
Then offering praise.
Offering praise? Just let's that again. What was that? 45? 66. 66. No. Praise. Hare Kargam Patitsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvare Sapare Vare Kyadya 28. Om Arya Lokeshvare Sapare Vare Rupe Pratitsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvare Sapare Vare Rupe Pratitsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvare Sapare Vare Aloke Pratitsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvare Sapare Vare Ande Pratitsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvare Sapare Vare Nude Pratitsa Unsoha Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Shapta Pratitsa where we are.
Okay, now the front generation.
Yeah, front generation offerings. Which offerings? I think maybe page 47. No, we already did all that. Oh, start with front generation. Okay. Are we starting front generation now, Rinpoche? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Do you want front generation? Okay. The invocation? Invocation? Or just description? Okay.
Mandala.
Right, okay, right. Okay. So, right, okay, I'm just telling people page 47. Om Padme Hum Pe Om Sobawa Shida Sawa Dharma Sobawa Shido Hum. The mandala becomes just empty. While empty, a white broom radiating 5 colored light rays separates from the Khri at my heart and comes to rest at the site of the mandala. It transforms into a multicolored lotus on which rests a multicolored cross. Upon its central hub is the inestimable mansion composed of a variety of jewels. It is square with 4 doors and 4 archways. In the middle of that is an 8-petaled lotus, in the center of which is a precious throne, upon which are a variegated lotus and moon. On each of the petals, in the 4 cardinal directions, is a moon seat. Upon the central cushion is a white syllable Hri, which becomes a white 8-petal lotus, as brilliant as refined gold and marked by the syllable Hri. Light rays radiate from it, making offerings to the Arya beings and enacting the welfare of all sentient beings. They collect back, and from their transformation arises Arya Chenrezig, with a white body in the prime of youth and radiating rays of light. Of the 11 faces, the root face is white, the right green, and the left red. Above that, the central face is green, the right red, and the left white. Above that, the central face is red, the right white, and the left green. They also have long, narrow eyes and smiling expressions. Above these is a wrathful black face with bared fangs and wrathful wrinkles, a third eye, and orange hair standing upright. On its crown is a peaceful red face with a crown protrusion, having a chaste aspect, devoid of ornaments, and with its own neck. The first 2 hands are folded at the heart and hold a jewel. The second right hand holds a rosary. The third eliminates the hunger and thirst of the hungry ghosts by sending down a stream of nectar from the mudra of granting the sublime realization. The fourth holds a wheel. The second left hand holds a golden lotus with the stem. The third holds a water vessel, and the fourth holds a bow and arrow. The remaining 992 hands, as soft as lotus petals, are in the mudra of granting the sublime realization. In the palm of every hand is an eye. The hands do not extend above the crown protrusion nor below the knees. An antelope skin covers the left breast, and he has a lower garment of fine cloth. He is endowed with a golden belt, adorned with jewels, and beautified with locks of orange hair. He has a jeweled crown, earrings, necklace, armlets, bracelets, and anklets, wearing garments of various colored silks, and radiates rays of white light. On the eastern petal, Hum becomes blue akshobhya, with right hand in the earth-touching mudra and the left in the mudra of meditative equipoise. On the southern petal, Tram becomes yellow Ratnasambhava, with a right hand in the mudra of bestowing the sublime realization, and left in the mudra of meditative equipoise. On the western petal, Om becomes white Virachana, with both hands in the mudra of supreme enlightenment. On the northern petal, A becomes green Amoghasiddhi, with the right hand in the mudra of granting refuge, and the left in the mudra of meditative equipoise. They are all also beautified with precious ornaments and garments of various silks, and seated with their legs in the Vajra posture. Upon a lotus and moon disk at the heart of the principal deity is a white Hri, from which light rays radiate, invoking from the Patala in the southern direction Arya Chenrezig, surrounded by the entire assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. Do we have incense? Sam Chen They become non-dual with the commitment beings. The crowns of all the deities are marked by a white Om, their throats by a red Ah, and their hearts by a blue Hum. Initiation. Again, light rays radiate from the Hri at the central deity's heart, invoking the initiation deities, the 5 Buddha types with Amitabha as their principal together with their retinues. Sapare vare argam padyam pupe dupe aloke gande nude shabda pratitsaso. All you Tatthagatas, please bestow initiation upon him. Requested thus, the goddess dressed in white and the others who are emitted from the Tatthagatas' hearts hold aloft vases filled with nectar and say, just as the gods offered a bath at the time of the Buddha's birth, so too do I offer a bath with the pure water of the gods. Om Sarva Tatthagata Abhishekata Samaya Shriye Hum. They bestow the initiation. Thereby the entire body is filled and all defilements are purified. From a transformation of the excess water remaining on the crown, the head becomes adorned with Amitabha on the crown, Akshobhya on the forehead, Ratnasambhava behind the right ear, Vairocana at the back, and Amoghasiddhi behind the left ear. Then we bless the offerings. Om Padma Takri Hum Pe Om Sabhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Sabhava Shuddha Hum. The offering substances become just empty. While empty from brooms, vast and extensive precious vessels arise. Within each an Om melts into light, from which arise drinking water, water for the feet, flowers, incense, lamps, perfume, food, and music, and so forth. Empty in nature, they have the aspect of the individual types of offerings and function to bestow uncontaminated bliss. Om Agyam Ahum, Om Padyam Ahum, Om Pupe Ahum, Om Dupe Ahum, Om Alake Ahum, Om Gande Ahum, Om Nude Ahum, Om Shabda Ahum. Om Rupa Ahum, Om Shabda Ahum, Om Ganda. Om Gande Ahum, Om Rasa Ahum, Om Spasha Ahum. Gyalwa gyatso chutse le drupe Jinkam gyatso choyan gyatso tsoi Yoten gyatso gyalwa kochela Depa gyatso bulo shesu solom Arya lokeshvara sapare vare Agyam pratitsa soha Gyalwa gyatso chutse le drupe Jinkam gyatso japsil gyatso tsok Yonten gyatso gyalwa korchela Depa gyatso bulu shesu so Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Padyam Pratitsa Soha Gyalwa Gyatso Chudze Le Drupe Jingam Gyatso Meto Gyatso Tso Yonten Gyatso Gyalwa Korchela Tepe Gyatso Bulu Shesu so Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Pupe Pratitsa Soha Gyalwa Gyatso Chudze Le Drupe Jinkam Gyatso Sodut Gyatso Tsuk Yonten Gyatso Gyalwa Korchela Tepa Gyatso Bulu Shesu so Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Dupe Pratitsa Soha Gyalwa Gyatso Chutse Le Drupe Jinkam Gyatso Nanse Gyatso Cho Yonten Gyatso Gyalwa Korchela Tepa Gyatso Bulu Shesu so Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Aloke Pratitsa Soha Gyalwa Gyatso Chudze Le Drupe Jinkam Gyatso Drijab Gyatso Tso Gyoten Gyatso Gyalwa Korchela Tepa Gyatso Bulu Shesu so Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Kande Pratitsa Soha Gyalwa Gyatso Chudze Le Drupe Jinkam Gyatso Jage Jeso So Yonten Gyatso Gyalwa Korchela Depa Gyatso Bulu Shesu so Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Nude Pratitsa Soha Gyalwa Gyatso Chudze Le Drupe Jinkam Gyatso Rolmo Gyatso Tso Gyatso Gyalwa Korchela Depa Gyatso Bulu Shesu so Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Shabda Pratitsa Soha Sonam Jing Du Gyurpe Sangela Rang La Rin Jin Ji Pajak Tu Ti Nang Tong Yeme Sim Ki Bulagna Yeme De Chen Tu Gi Shesu So Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Rupa Pratitsa Soha Sonam Jing Du Gyurpe Sangela Nang La Rang Ji Me Dre Dren Nandi Nang To Yeme Sim Gi Bula Na Yeme De Chen Tu Ki Shesu So Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Shabda Pratitsa Soha Sonam Jing Du Gyurpe Sangela Nang La Rang Jin Me Petri Chokti Nang To Yeme Sim Ki Bula Na Yeme De Chen Tuk Ti Shesu So Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vare Kande Pratitsa Soha Sonam Jing Du Gyurpe Sangela Nang La Rang Jin Me Podro Choti Nang To Yeme Sim Ki Bula Na Yeme De Chen Tu Je Shesu So Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vari Rasa Pratitsa Soha Sonam Jing Tu Gyurpe Sangela Nangla Rangjin Me Pere Choti Nantoya Me Simki Bula Nam Yame De Chentu Gishe Suso Om Arya Lokeshvara Sapare Vari Spasha Pratitsa Soha Natso Wang Porshu Darab Trawa Kangla Regna Dewe Gyurpepe Gotan Rin Chen Dad Lo Jang Chibul Sopa Dampe Gyurpe Gamporsho Om Arya Vachas Ve Ahom Soha Galwa Gatsen Pereng Jingandir Gensen Dagi Gampar Mishalyang Rinchen Genchok Dolpai Drokun Tempe Gempe Kuluto Parshok Om Vajra Alam Kara Vashupani Ahom Soha Rinchen De Petrashi Bumpadi Tempe Jokten Jilvayi Please bow down to image contain Chang to Simki Langi Yak to Shok Om Vajra Kalasha Ahom. You, the Savior of us transmigratory beings, abide magnificently and have achieved the 5 holy bodies and 5 wisdoms. Out of compassion that benefits others, you manifest in whatever aspect is needed to subdue us. To you I offer the 5 sets of 5. May we transmigratory beings achieve the 5 holy bodies and 5 wisdoms. Om Vajra Pancha Vimala Puja Mega Ahom Soha. By offering the 7 precious signs of royalty, may I be victorious in the war with the 4 Maras and achieve complete power to propagate the Mahayana teachings in order to quickly lead transmigratory beings to lasting supreme happiness. Just by being touched, seen, heard, or remembered, these 8 auspicious signs, blessed by the conquerors, eliminate all inauspicious things and grant perfect sublimeness. By this virtue may I quickly and effortlessly achieve the collections of the qualities of cessation and realization and complete the works for others. Short one? Okay, great. Bukke Jukshe Me Takdrol Rirabling Jini De Gampa Adi Sange Jingdu Mite Owargi Trokunandak Jingla Chopashok Jetsun Lame Kushe Rab Tenchin Namkar Trinle Chojerke Padon Lo Sang Tempe Drome Sasumki Drowe Munsel Tak Tu Ne Gyurchi Kangri Rawe Kowe Shinkam De Pandan De Wa Malu Jungwe Ne Chenrezig Wang Tenzin Gatsoi Shape Site Badu Gyurchi Yidam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niryatayami Chola exhalo. Streams of nectar descend from the fingers of both the self and front generations, filling the vase with the nectar of transcendental wisdom. Namo Ratnatrayaya, Namo Arya Jana Sagara, Varojana Vayarajaya, Tathagatāya, Arhate Samyak Sambuddhaya, Nama Sarva Tathagatabhye, Arhatbhye Samyak Sambuddhabhye, Nama Arya Avalokiteshvaraya, Bodhisattvaya, Mahasattvaya, Mahakarunikaya, Jayata, Om Dada Dada Didi Didi Dudu Iti Vati Chale Chale Prachale Prachale Kusume Kusuma Vari Ili Mili Chiti Jalam Mapanaya Soha. 21. Jayata Om Dada Dada Didi Didi Dudu Dudu Iti Vati Chale Chale Prachale Prachale Kusume Kusume Vara Ili Mili Chiti Jala Apanaya Soha. Jayata Om Dada Dada Didi Didi Dudu.
Om Bama Samaya, Samaya,
Maya Om Bama Samaya Manapalaya Bama Sabadina Paradida Vida Me Bava Sibakaya Me Bava Sibakaya Me Bava Manarata Me Bava Sawasiri Me Paya Tuzara Kama Sitame Siddham Kiram Kuruna Bhagavan Sarvadadikara Padma Mami Mutsa Padma Bava Padma Mahasamaya Sapahum Pe. The exalted wisdom beings of the self-generation absorb into the front generation. Upon a lotus and a moon disk on the crown of my head is Bhikshuni Lakshmi, dressed as a renunciate. With hands folded at her heart, she intercedes with the great compassionate one on my behalf.
You are Chenrezig, so you can numberless from each direction, the corners. And you do prostrate to Guru, his own dharma, Guru to Chenrezig. You can visualize. So if you visualize, if you visualize numberless Chenrezig, thousand of Chenrezig, from each direction, corners, through the whole earth. So if you visualize hundreds bodies, the Chenrezig, the Chenrezig or your ordinary body, like mountains, ridge, however, you get merit, benefit. See, you have 100 body to the prostration. If you visualize billion times, then you have a billion body to the prostration. You get the same benefit. Visualize and If you visualize, then you get the same benefit that in the body you have in deep procession. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. Lama Tsong Khapa explained in the Lam Rim Chen Mo. Only the many, in the case of prostration, there's no explain much words. Just say visualize many. So you get the same benefit. That means the body after the prostration. So, like that you can visualize and then you do the prostration like this. Since the space, so you visualize, that. You have to understand that. And so usually, now that's the place, visualize maybe, what you don't know, maybe that didn't have much benefit, or none of that. So Lama Tsong Khapa explained, same, them in the body to the prostration. That's the logical same. You visualize the universe, the whole mandala, says, according to prayer, then you get the exact dharma. What there's just rain or just sand, conscious nothing. No, even one piece of gold, silver. But you visualize according to prayer, then according to commentary, you get benefit. Wow. So for me, it used to, when I get done, so it says it's like a kind of something purified or something. At the end, there's something great accomplishment, something, feeling like that. So it's amazing. So mandala is one thing, but the other thing, the Chenrezig is guru, his own son, his own jala, guru, that is the highest merit you collect. Great spirit, I told you yesterday. You have to understand like that. So the mandala, that's why mandala is so important. Why everybody, all the Lama Tsong Khapa tradition, everybody, the ascetic monks, everybody carry mandala, there's nothing just base, maybe sometimes even flat stone and some grains like that, there's nothing. But whether you visualize, you want to commentary. Unbelievable. So Lama Tsong Khapa said, visualize good quality, many. That's true words. About the mandala, true words. The most important, all he mentioned. So he put more effort in the emptiness, where so many meditators make mistakes. Where so many famous meditators make mistakes. Then he explained details on emptiness. School before school, all the wrong concept, contradiction. That's wrong. So all like that. So very important. So in the present time, you see, on the Shine, the subtle single thought, you see, many mentors do not know subtle single thought. So you are free from gross ones, but subtle ones didn't recognize. Doing the perfect meditation, but whole your life, then you see you didn't achieve the shine, you didn't achieve come up and fully characterized, you didn't achieve even jitumba, similar to that. So whole life, because you believe it's perfect. So you see, Lama Tsong Khapa put more effort. Those famous mentors make mistakes. He put more effort, explain details. So kind, so kind. All of that. So therefore, we are so kind. Sorry. We're so fortunate. Sorry, I'm got mixed up. So fortunate that we have correctly able to practice Lam Rim. At least even to understand intellectually the correct idea, correct understanding. At least So we're so fortunate. You understand? Oh, the kindness of a qualified teacher. They study the whole life, think, or examine. Oh, then we can correct understanding. Oh, you don't know. There's so much misunderstanding. Famous mentors. You don't know that. The pendulum of the churches the discussing the ignorance and the wisdom, ultimate wisdom realized also. So wisdom, that realizing the truth, and then the ignorance, hallucination, everything is real. So discussing, so there's many wrong views expand. Perhaps maybe more than many wrong views expand. Eliminated. So, you see, I think I mentioned another day, the mandala, you see, similar water bowls, if you visualize nectar, even this water, unbelievable, as I told, one small flower, one green rice, holding statues, picture of Buddhas, small one, how big. So, it's like this, even offering one water, but if you visualize nectar, not what Surah see, nectar, what appears to Buddha, the nectar, if you offer that, what appears to Buddha, nectar, you offer that. Wow, what a marriage you call it. Offer to Chenrezig, but the Guru, Chenrezig. Unbelievable marriage. If you think nectar, that appears to Buddha. Or when you offer water bottle, you have to think that then. So, not just offer water. So there are many reasons, you see. Not only prostrating, but so the benefit you get. Now here, if you visualize as many as possible, you get same merit. That many body you had this prostration. Same. Okay? So that's so don't miss. So I have to remember that. Om Jeda Gombola Aja Dola Jide Lama Siva Sunje Tababo Haya Tawa Jeda Tangba Tababo Dibe Gato Tala Tawa Tababo Jide Sumje Gombo Chola Cha Dola Yaseba Me Kude Kusa Zimbabo Deje Nawata Uje Zimbabo Chaya Jojin Yeda Tegon Sababo Chaya Seje Pame Namba Zimbabo Jajara Jama Jababo, Sera Java, Tawa, Jababo, Jinya Bama, Joda Sanje, Yamabo, Kawa, Tenanga, Jinya Jababo, Jimewa Jamoto, Toma, Jababo, Jababo, Sejarama, Jamabo, Bama, Joda Janja, Jababo, Toya, Toya, Shamabo, Jamabo, Pumba, Jamabo, Rona, Joda, Chada, Jamabo, Reda, Baba, Noma, Bagabo. Yajodoa Gaja Jamabo, Jamama, Bama Jola, Nevabo, Devas, Bama Jamabo, Ksitigharba, the Vetavabo, the Devas, the Vikan, the Jamabo, Chenrezig, Mamo, Sababo, the Devas, Ganesavabo, Sunda, the Kaja, Tamabo, the Jao. Ksitigharba Jaya Sayo Mabo, Tamin Namachi, and Bazababo, Namajoda, the Sebabo, Lotayava, Sajutama, Yavo, Metal and Chia, Hati Tato Tranani Kavaya Chenrezig Mayala Same Jaja Tavaja Deta Tava Nanjava Pamaya Java Dama Java Yudo Kondo Oh Bobo
Tormas?
Going to recite just not a Haigriva, but the one before.
The one before Haigriva.
Om
Okay, Padme Lama. Page 292, praise to Padme Lama.
No, I don't know.
No? Oh, Mahakala? Oh, this is the one before. 284. You better do it. Page 300. Do you have to bless it? We bless it, Rinpoche, first?
Huh?
Blessing first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mahu,
Yeah, but I don't know how he's going to do it.
Dharma
Back to page 72 in the sadhana. Hum Padme Hum Pe Hum Soba Vashida Sawa Dhamma Soba Vashida Hum. The Torma offerings become just empty. While empty, broom becomes a vast and extensive precious vessel inside of which Om melts and becomes a great ocean of uncontaminated transcendental wisdom nectar. Om Ah Hum, Om Ah Hum, Om Ah Hum. Om Arya Lokeshvara Saparivari Idam Balinda Kakakai Kai. Om Arya Lokeshvara Saparivari Idam Balinda Kakakai Kai. Om Arya Lokeshvara Saparivari Idam Balinda Kakakai Kai. Om Arya Lokeshvara Saparivari Argam Padyam Pupe Dupe Aloke Gande Nude Shaka Tokko Loku Vega Potom Chenton Jope Zanpo Zante Son Gangla Gangu De La De Ton Pe Tsupa Chesra De La Chak Sala
Om Agar Mukha Savata
Om Pe Soha Om Akara Mukha Sarandamanam Anukana Tada Om Hum Pe Soha Om Akara Mukha Sarandamanam Anukana Rada Atan Om Hum Pe Soha Om Nakini Sri Dhammapaspari Argam Padyam Pupe Tupe Aloke Gande Nide Shapta Patisan Soha Doctors and Akinis and guardians of the Dharma who protect the white side, please accept this Torma offering endowed with the 5 sense pleasures and help the teachings to flourish, transmigratory beings to have happiness, and the goals of myself and others to be fulfilled as we wish. Tenda dakso gelwa kutsun sing chodan sando yidi druvarashu. Okay, bath offering.
Yeah, on bath.
Okay, Dakini. Whoever did it last night, please just do it again.
So when you hold the vase, then before holding vase, then the mirror they draw into this. That should be by person who's holding the vase. Person who's holding, before holding vase, should draw that mirror, this one. Put some water.
Read or chant from Chenrezig? Oh yeah, sorry. Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, perfectly complete Buddhas, perfect in knowledge and good conduct, Sagatas, knowers of the world, supreme guides of beings to be subdued, teachers of gods and humans, to all you Buddha Bhagavans here I offer this bath, complete in all requisites. Rinpoche chanting? Chuki kang pa jing tu dri tenpa shagi saji shao zing se wata rin chen ba wei ko wei on den uti gu cha la re dre pate jita tampa samgini la nam kini tru solta la chuni dapari deshin dagi kutru so om Sarvata Abhigata Samajna Drowe John me Drowe John me Chenrezig la Drishim Dutsi Kun Gidru Soe Drowe Dribni Drima Konsale Dridra Kusum Nye Pedra Shisuk Om Sarvata Abhigata Arya Drowe John me lama itam la Drisim dutsi kungi dru solwe Drowe dribni drima kunsale Dridra kusum ye pedra shisho Drowe John me sangye jangsen la Trishim dutsi kon gidru solwe Drowe dribni drima konsale Dridra kusum nye pedra shisho Drowe Jun Me Pe Wa Kadrola Trijim Dutsi Kon Ge Dru Solwe Drowe Dribni Drima Kun Salne Tridra Kusum Ne Petra Shisho. Drowe Jun Me Chokon Sumala Rishim Dutsi Kun Gitru Solwe Drowe Dribni Drima Kun Salne Tridra Kusum Ne Petra Shisho. Sering Chena Ten Kunje Kang Chan Ne Pe Cham Chedan Kapa Yu Chok De Ne Pe Lula Jidak Nam La Kutru So. Deshin Shedang Dei Sanam La Rin Chen Mo Mang Po Kichu Hion Le Pa Kang Wa Lu Dang Ni Promo Che Pa Tu Me Ku Tru So. Dedakula Sangpa Me Pego San La Drira Go Peku Chiwo Om Tram Ri A Om Sawa Tatagada Aval Sukar Sabari Vari Kaya Vishwadanani Soha.
You turn the ring back.
Naso Guang, really? Naso Guang Po Jita Ratra Shing Gang La Rena Dewe Gyur Gyur Pe Guzang Rin Chen Naglo Jang Chibu Zopa Dampe Gorki Gan Ba Sho Gyawat Sin Pe Rang Shin Gan Dan Chir Gang Shan Dagi Gan Parmi Shal Yang Rin Chin Gyan Chok Pul Wei Trokungi Zan Pe Gan Pe Kulu To Parsho Ponsok Seru Chochu Rap Tutro. English? With most excellent golden light radiating forth to the 10 directions, splendor of good fortune ablaze everywhere. This crown ornament of precious refined gold I offer to the head of the king of the Shakyas. Thereby may the precious teaching spread in the 10 directions, may the world be pervaded by supreme happiness and excellences, and by coming the crown ornament of transmigratory beings, including the gods, May I attain the state of one endowed with 10 powers. Due to these virtuous actions of mine, may I quickly become a Buddha in this world. May I give Dharma teachings in order to benefit transmigratory beings. And may I quickly free sentient beings who are tormented by many sufferings. In all my rebirths, may I belong to a good family, be clear in mind and free of pride, with great compassion and respect for my gurus, abide in the commitments of Chenrezig. Chenrezig, whatever your body, retinue, lifespan, realm, and so forth, whatever your supreme and excellent name, may I and others become only like that. By the force of praises and requests made to you, may all diseases, evil spirits, poverty, and quarrels be calmed, and may the Dharma and good fortune increase in the regions in which I and others dwell. May the precious supreme bodhichitta not yet born arise, and may that arisen not decline, but increase more and more. Om Padma Sapa Samaya Manipalaya Padma Sapa Dina Paya Tita Dita Me Bawa Tibukaya Me Bawa Tibukaya Me Bawa Anarata Me Bawa Simi Paya Sakama Sikanesi and Sri Guru Bhagavan Sarve Padma 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 Mahasmaya Om Paya Padma Sapa Samaya Padma Anasapa Dina Paya Dina Me Bawa Sukama Bawa Sukama Manarata Me Bawa
There's the next one.
Requesting forgiveness. Greatly compassionate Bhagawans, please pay attention to me. Since we are beginners and under the influence of drowsiness and excitement, our concentrations have not been clear, our mantras have been incorrect, we have made additions and omissions in the ritual, have been scarcely clean, and so on. I request you, greatly compassionate Aryas, to forgive us. Please do not allow these to obscure us. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Mani Padme Hum, Om 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 Mani Padme Mani Padme Hum, Om 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 Mani Padme Mani Padme Hum, Om 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 Mani Padme Hum. The principal, a great compassionate one, and his retinue come to the space in front. White nectar flows from the parts of their holy bodies, washing all the outside, inside, and middle of my body, purifying all diseases, spirit harm, negative karmas, and obscurations of my 3 doors, along with their imprints without anything remaining. Wash yourself 3 times with this mixture and drink a little bit. Think that the first washing purifies the afflictive obscurations, the second purifies the obscurations to omniscience, and the third, the state of Dharmakaya, is realized.
Did you all the past, best, and future marriage, Takdrol, marriage, numberless, and the Buddhas? Oh, that, sorry. Oh, there exists a mere name, but do not exist from the side, so empty from the side. And I who do exist mere name, so do not exist from the side. Total empty from his own side. Egypt, Buddha would generate enlightenment, which exists in man. So, do not exist from its own side. Total empty from its own side. Lead the sentence who exist in man. So do not exist from its own side, total empty from its own side. To that Buddhahood, which exists in man, so do not exist from its own side, So empty from Tosa. So alone, who's name? So do not exist from Tosa. So empty from Tosa. Then, it can be also to the Chenrezig or to yourself. It's okay. To yourself. Okay.
Page 86. Please remain here together with this image for the welfare of transmigratory beings and excellently bestow health, long life, control, witches, and the supreme realization. Om Supratishta Vajraye Soha. At the crown of myself, transformed into the great compassionate one face. What? Oh, we already did that? Oh, okay. Okay, great.
Okay, all right. Jambal power, Chitra Jambata, Kunda, Sambo, the Andejan, Jeta, Kunja, Jeton, Gawata, Tamjera to Mo, to the Seven Jawatam, Moakala to the Mabaya, the Gaveta, the just and more to Zera. Chiji Javo, Tonga, Cheton, Baba, Taka, Zamashiva. Tunjamala Tamasho, Tata Sinja, Tata Deva, Sonia, Javalo Santa, Tamba, Repanjo, oh, Chetam, the Javata, Mayata, Namana, which is Javala Child, Kundas. Kunda Sambola Child, Thomas Java, non the Zamagato, Thomas Java, Zamagato, Thomas Java, Zamagato, Thomas Java, under the Zamagato, Thomas Java, under the Zamagato, Thomas Java, the Zamagato, Thomas Java, under the Diamogo. Good night, good morning.
So fast, just do it fast. Lama Chopa's at 6 tomorrow.